I'm very excited about the 30-year celebration.
We're definitely celebrating the lives that we've changed.
I've been here for 30 years.
If you get people to stay as long as I have, you must be doing something right.
It's definitely a journey that I would do all over again.
The need for housing throughout California is critical.
Statewide, there's about 180,000 homeless people.
I couldn't afford to pay rent no more.
We lost our place and we went homeless.
Living from pillow to post.
Living in an abandoned baseball field.
Living in my car, it was very scary.
And it wreaked havoc on my health.
I started developing seizures.
I lost my kids.
There's no way I could have brought myself up out of that.
I didn't have no faith, I didn't have no hope.
The world was caving in on me.
I got to the point where I didn't want to wake up, I didn't want to live no more.
Housing in general is needed, and affordable housing much more specifically.
That's what Century is all about.
When I think of Century, I think of my dad's legacy.
Judge Pregerson is the founder of Century Housing.
My dad, when he was a little boy, he said, my mission is I want to help people. That led him eventually into the Marine Corps. During the Battle of Okinawa, my dad was shot in both legs. He spent a year in a naval hospital. From that profound sense of mission led him to that Marine Corps mentality, which is no one left behind.
The history of Century really is in social justice.
We came from the Century Freeway.
This freeway was going to plow through a number of low-income neighborhoods, therefore displacing a ton of low-income residents.
It just wreaked havoc. I mean, it destroyed all 24 cities.
Knocking down houses, businesses, schools.
There was opposition. People did not want to move.
Lawsuits were filed.
Judge Harry Pregerson presided over this case.
My dad ended up issuing an injunction saying stop.
He wanted to make sure that these displaced people had a home to live, and he fought and fought and fought.
From that lawsuit, there was an award of funds, and the judge decided to utilize a state agency called the Century Freeway Housing Program. Once the funds were dispersed and all 4,000 residents was placed back into housing, there was an amount left over.
Got a call from Judge Pregerson. He said, you know, we've gone through all this effort for the last 14 years. Why are we shutting it down? And he wanted to convert it into a nonprofit. He was such an inspirational person that I didn't really think about it too much. I said, oh, yes, sir, we're on it. And he goes, great, let's go get this done. So that's how it started.
Century became a nonprofit in 1995.
There was no ribbon cutting, there was no balloons. Our initial starting point was the first board meeting. The judge was there and he gave us his vision. We were going to be primarily a lender to affordable housing developments that could make the corporation money to enable us to continue to do good things.
Alliance Property Group, we are an affordable housing developer, and oftentimes the cost of financing and access to capital create barriers to entry.
At Century, we look at the bigger picture, how we can support our borrowers by bridging that financing gap.
I live in Valley Pride Village. I love it here. It's my home.
Valley Pride Village is an 88-unit apartment complex for low-income seniors that was marketed for sale. If another buyer who was not affordable housing would have bought this property, 88 seniors could have lost their affordable housing.
When Danielle came to us and said there was a need to preserve affordable housing, we jumped right in.
Century stepped up and closed really quickly. The existing tenants were able to remain, and then we'll add 92 units of new construction, which will also be affordable housing.
In terms of innovation, we were one of the first to issue bonds specifically for affordable housing. Enabled us to better leverage our funds to make more money available.
Over the course of Century's history, we have invested more than $3.5 billion in affordable housing.
I think if my dad was here today, I'm sure he would be very proud.
Judge Pregerson, he would always say the same thing, you know, there's more to be done. A good example of that is Century Villages. He's the one that got the federal government to deed the property to Century, basically redeveloping 27 acres, what was the old naval shipyards.
I'm ready to turn the earth so we can start this construction. Thank you.
When I started there, I call it the Wild Wild West because there were not roads. There was literally tumbleweeds. And that's when Century stepped in. And what it is today is 1,500 people are living there on any given day.
After 12 years of being homeless, the opportunity came for me to get housed. You get the key, that doesn't necessarily mean that your life is going to be better. You need support. Because yes, I'm very afraid of being homeless again.
From the beginning, the Villages at Cabrillo had a vision that we would be a one-stop shop for people that are experiencing homelessness, that we could create a community where people could have everything they need right at their fingertips.
Healthcare providers here on the property, mental health providers, case managers. This is the ideal place to rehab your life, and it really works.
The numbers in the social impact report every year tell us that 98% of people are staying housed.
We've been able to take the lessons that we've learned. We've been able to use it as a model to replicate in other master planned communities.
The West LA VA campus will be the largest veterans housing community on a VA campus in the nation. 1,200 units for unhoused veterans.
Something like this has never been done before on a VA property.
This campus is part of a collective effort.
Century has been a really good partner, understanding the importance of creating all those partnerships. Here, we really are following their lead.
Century's development team has developed more than 2,500 homes, and we have thousands more coming in our pipeline.
Our measure of success is when we are attending grand openings.
Wow, look at what I did. Look at what I built.
Welcome home!
Once I opened that door, I couldn't believe this is mine now.
It feels like a dream.
Oh my God, this is so beautiful! I have my own keys now.
Now I could have my kids over, and it's one of the dreams that I've been wanting to fulfill.
I love to cook, and I haven't cooked in a long time.
It's case management here, and I got in a program with mental health.
Thanks to mental health, I was able to speak up. So
now he's able to cry.
Yeah.
Happy tears though.
Century's done a lot.
63,000 units of affordable housing.
My husband is so tired of me saying that, oh, that's a Century developed property, that's a Century developed property. Then I drive down another street and I see a lot of tents and know that our job is not done.
The solution takes everybody.
And we'd like people to join with us.
Working with Century is energizing.
Century is a force, and it's a force for the good.
30 years to celebrate? Heck yes!
This key means our life.
Our new beginning.
Thank you for giving me a second chance at life again.
I'm super happy.
I made it.
Thank you. It means the world to me.
I got a place that I can call home.
What could be more beautiful than that?